Always the tough white part of the eye is the sclera. And the eyes, since they've been preserved in formaldehyde, all the corneas are now cloudy. But of course they're naturally just clear. But we're left with a damaged, cloudy cornea, still translucent obviously, and the white part here, the sclera. And this is the same portion, it's just flipped inside out, you notice? So this is actually looking at the eye from the posterior view. So you notice how there's this black part here with the ridges on it? Like this black part with the ridges going this direction. This is the view of the ciliary body from the inside of the eye. The ciliary body from the posterior side is the black part with the ridges. And then inside of that, you see the black part that's much smoother, and it's around this hole. Well, this is the iris from the posterior side, and obviously the hole in the iris, that's the pupil, right? So we're looking at the iris, and then around that, the ciliary body, and this piece has just been inverted. So you can see the same thing in this view as well. And we're looking down into here. Alright, so onto the posterior half of the eye, that was this piece here. And this one's in better shape. The retina, we only get one shot at this. The retina is this little very delicate, thin, tan layer that you see right there. And as soon as I'm going to lift it up, it's going to damage the structure. So that is the nervous tunic right there, the retina. Just that very thin, tan film. And it would naturally sit like so. And just lifting it up again over here. That's the retina that I'm starting to lift off. There's the retina. Retina. And what holds the retina in place was this solution right here. This is the vitreous humor, or vitreous body, same thing. And this vitreous humor used to sit in like so, and that's what holds the retina in place. And when we scooped it out, now we can actually lift up the retina. And that's really the retina now, I just damaged it at that point. But the vitreous humor is what keeps the retina in this position. And then finally, you have the lens right here. And when you put the lens back into the eye, you'll see that the lens is completely surrounded by the ciliary body. So the ciliary body is the muscle, and we said that muscle can then make the lens change shape, thinner or thicker. So roughly the position of how the lens used to sit, and completely surrounded by the ciliary body. And then one last little note, because this is obviously a cow eye, not a human eye, but once the retina is lifted up out of place, see that blue color? That's something humans do not have. We don't have that in our eyes. But this is what makes animals' eyes so reflective. It gives them better night vision. Because the light enters their eye, the light reflects off of this area. So many animals have much better night vision because they have this reflective layer. But in humans, we just have simply just a completely black layer. It's not one of our terms here. But if you lift up the retina, then you lift up the black layer. That black layer is the choroid, the vascular tunic choroid. And animals have this extra blue layer. It's called the tapetum lucida.
So the choroid's under the black?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The choroid is the black part.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's black.
So here we just have only a sclera right there. That's just sclera. And then I can fold back the choroid. And then the retina at this point has been damaged. Alright, so that's our list. The lens. Alright, so you have your eyes. You can go through that again just on your own eye.